Alright, anyways, hi guys, welcome back to our live stream on Gusto TV. Today is the last day, today is the final day of Big Brother season 7, the level up edition. They are leaving our screens. Like, this is the last time you're going to be watching them in the morning, afternoon, and night. Bro, I'm so emotional. But yeah, let me just quickly run you through everything. Let me quickly run you through everything that has happened today. So, first of all, Ebuka came into the house. Surprisingly, he was in the diary room today, and I don't know what he was doing there, but he said, oh, that he has not been in a diary room for like 16 years during his set of Big Brother. He has not been in like a diary room, and he's actually happy to be here. He's not under tension because he's not one of the housemates. He was just smiling from teeth to teeth, cute man. Just smiling from teeth to teeth. There was nothing much he did, but then he was wearing a jacket that had like the whole faces of every Big Brother housemate for like this season. Then moving on, Big Brother give the housemates clothes to wear for their finale today. And it was actually very surprising because I don't think that has ever happened. Do they give like previous sets? Do they give them clothes? I don't remember them giving them clothes. And then today they were so excited because they're like, do they give other people clothes? Oh my god, Big Brother give us clothes! They were so excited. The clothes were somehow cute, not somehow cute. I mean, like what Daniella was wearing, I was wondering. And finally, Chichi and Rachel, our riders of the season, had their interview. Ibuka brought them on stage, same time, asked them how it felt, how the season felt for them, and then Chichi was like, yeah, that it was good. Chichi was not. I don't even know if he did not really understand the question, but he was just going like sideways, sideways, sideways. But then Ibuka asked him, do you think you were more of a rider or more of Chichi? And he said that he was just really like carrying out his duties basically. When they asked Rachel the same question, Rachel said she was 50% Rachel, 50% a rider. um so you guys, shocker, in case you don't know it yet, then Daniella has been evicted. She's the first person that was evicted from the 6 housemates, and she's currently having an interview, and then she calls up and she sees her twin brother, the albino one, and she's like, that's my twin brother. She said she came here looking for friends and she made that Bryann, Modella, Allison, Adekunle. Did she mention Adekunle? Surprisingly, she did not. This is Daniella's hair and clothes today. I do not even understand. But oh my god, like I'm so emotional. It actually feels it's going to feel like something like a different transformation. Not getting to talk to you people about these people again, tell you everything that's happened with them and all of that. Okay, but we're getting back into the house to evict one more person. I believe like 3 people are going to leave, and then it's going to be left to like 3 people for them to announce our winner. Who do you think is going to win the 100 million for this year? Who are you betting your money on? Like I want to place a bet. I don't used to do gambling, but I want to place a bet today. And my money is on. My money is on Bryann. Who is going to win? Who do you think is going to win? Tell me. So yeah, there are 5 in the house, and 1 person is going to leave now. And I strongly believe that person is going to be Chichi. I strongly believe. But the ex-housemates, like housemates that have been previously evicted this season, are in the house, like not in the house, like outside in the VIP section, and they're all sitting pretty. Like, I can't even imagine the kind of tension that'll be going on in all these people's minds, because like everyone's like, who's going to win this money? It's a life-changing experience. You know what 100 million is? I mean, you're not getting the whole 100 million cash, but that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. I told you guys, Chichi has just been evicted from Big Brother's house. Chichi has just been evicted from Big Brother's house. Cute. I mean, you should not be feeling too much emotion, because obviously you should have been prepared for this. Look, she's not so surprised, because to an extent she knew she would be leaving. So now we are left with 4 housemates. 4: Adekunle, Bella, Bryann, Phyna. Who's your bet? Who's going to win this money? Who is going to win this money, bro? Because I'm literally going to scream my lungs out if they call Bryann. Somebody wants to place a bet with me, but I don't want to place a bet with the person. I want to place a bet with you. Who's going to win the money? If Bryann wins, just tell me who you think is going to win. Oh my god, I can't believe somebody said Adekunle is going to win. Is that playing? Are you joking? Adekunle, from where to where? If Adekunle wins, they must show me they must show me the votes and tell me, they must explain to me in detailed description how Adekunle won that money. So they're currently reading tweets like wishing the housemates well and all of that. Like the what they call this place, this Ebuka studio, the studio audience. They are a lot, bro. Like they are very much today. They are plenty, and then apparently there isn't like somewhere else. I think where Miss Vic is staying, and then like interviewing like crowds there. I think it's called City Phyna. I can't remember what they wrote on the screen there, but if you see people, Jesus Christ, people are a lot. They are much. People are a lot. So yeah, they're taking us on a recap moment. Oh my god, this is so cute. I think it's all the lovey-dovey moments we had in the house. Bella and Kitty Fire, Beauty and Groovy, Shegs and Bella. I'm seeing Amaka, I'm seeing Fam Sabi, seeing, oh my god. I'm seeing Groovy and Phyna, Alison and Hermes, Chichi and Deji kissing, everybody's Chomsy and Swag, Saif and Dwayne. This is so emotional. But you know, it's just going to be very crazy. Like the evicted housemates that are sitting in their VIP, watching themselves kissing on the screen right now. Considering the fact that yesterday during the party, everybody was acting like they did not really have something to do with each other. See, that yesterday's party was just very wild for me because I'm like, what's going on here? We've not even you people have not left the house for how many weeks, and it almost seems like there are beefs. There are beefs. Like, what's happening? Is this how people want to run this race? We are still going to get into that. But yeah, Chichi has just come out of the house and she's going to be interviewed briefly by Ebuka. Chichi, the most what's that thing she calls herself? The most misunderstood housemate of the season. Most misunderstood. But personally, I feel like the housemates, her fellow housemates, do really like her.
You know, you kept saying in the last week that you never thought you were going to be in the final. Why do you think that, and what do you think got you here?
Because it was some sense I had in the house, so scared me.
Like, it's actually very, like, it's big luck that Chichi made it this far. It's big luck.
No, I'm just excited. Of course. Yes.
Alright. What's next for Chichi now that the show is over? Sorry?
My best friend Tiana.
Okay, you're excited to see Tiana as well. What should we expect from you now that the show is over?
Just expect that energy.
Yes, they're asking
I'm really fire. You guys are not.
Chichi, who she's excited to
Well,
see.
stay ready. Make some
But then she
noise
was like,
for
oh, she
Chichi.
can't really see far. But then she's looking forward to seeing her best friend, Tiana.
Alright, remember it's the finale night of the 4 houses still in the running to be tonight's winners. We'll see what happens when we come back.
I just quickly remember something now. When they gave these housemates their clothes and they were all excited and jumping, oh, big brother, this, big brother that, yay, big brother give us clothes, blah, blah, blah. Then Bryann did not notice. Okay, everybody saw the name on Bryan's clothes here. They saw the name on Bryan's clothes, but they did not see, like, it took Bryann like a little bit of time to eventually notice that, oh, the way they wrote the Bryann is actually like my logo, like my brand name. He has a brand, like he's an artist, like it's my brand name. He was so excited, and then the housemates were like, especially Adekunle, were like, our winner, and then I'm like, oh my god, as if you people know. It's just almost like you people know that this guy is going to win this show. I don't know if it's because one time they had, like, during their Saturday party they were playing his songs, and the times they played his songs in the house, but he was so excited, and then people that were shouting our winner, I don't know if it was a way of like what's it called? A way of just helping, pitying themselves, pitying themselves to if there's a way of pitying themselves so that if they don't eventually win, it's not really paying them that much. But he was so excited about it, and I was so happy for him because I'm actually rooting for that boy. I mean, the same way I know I've always told you guys that yes, I wanted the female winner, but if Phyna wins, I'll be very happy for her. But am I rooting for Bryann? Most definitely. If Bella wins, I'll be happy for her. It's not as if anybody's going to give me the money. So, but my bet is on Bryann, and I want to gamble today of all days. I'm not a gambler. I do not gamble, but I want to gamble. So put your money. Let's bet. Put your money. I'm telling you that Bryann is going to win. If you're telling me Bella is going to win, put your money. If you're telling me Adekunle is going to win, put your money. If you're telling me the 100 million they are giving, that's what I'm going to do. I'm putting for your bet. So put your money. Ooh, energy, oh. Energy. So you guys, let's quickly recap to yesterday's Saturday party. Yesterday's Saturday party. More, bro. So from the housemates that were in the house, you know, there was a barricade between like the both housemates, and there was like a little bit of space where artists got to perform. We had Omi perform, we had Waji perform, we had one artist I don't know, then we had Bryann perform. It was a blast. 3 hours party. It was not even 3 hours, it felt like it felt longer than 3 hours because I watched everything, and then I was just waiting for the moment after the party, because that's what I was looking forward to. The part where housemates are gathered and having conversations. But then in the party, let me tell you everything I noticed. There's something going on between Addison and Hermes. There's a problem somewhere that they might not talk about, but they will eventually talk about during any of their interviews where they are ready to cast themselves. But even though Addison is not much of a talker and much of someone that likes to like I don't feel like she's that kind of person that will drag you, because I noticed that she tried so hard to be cordial, but then you just noticed that good chemistry they had in the house while they were in the house was no longer there. And I swear I kept on wondering what happened, because when she came out of the house, she was like, oh, once he comes out we're going to have a conversation. And then eventually when he got out of the house, he said the same thing, oh, now that I'm out we're going to have a conversation. You know, every time they ask Addison or ask her, so the relationship, is Addison going to be there, or is there still going to be like a formal relationship and all of that? And she's like, oh, we'll have it. They were like, oh, we'll have the conversation. So at this point I'm just wondering, did they have the conversation and it's not sitting well with them and they are going their separate ways? Because I swear, like, their own being cordial yesterday, it looked like they were trying so hard so that people wouldn't have something to say. That's actually how I felt about the hostess, and I was hurt. Because I felt like if there was any serious relationship that would come out of Big Brother's house that was genuine and beautiful to watch, it would have been Addison and Hermes. But unfortunately, ship don't sink. At least you shippers won't have your money to waste. You will not gonna be buying and be putting money in money cake, money flowers, and be selling to them, wasting money for things that will not save eventually. I'm glad you broke on time so that we can move forward in life. And then did anybody also notice that Groovy and Beauty did not really near each other? Did anybody also see that as well? Because I noticed it. But then I was very confused, because I thought during one interview Groovy had, he said, oh yeah, he has seen Beauty. I think they attended a party together. So why are they not talking? And then Groovy tried so hard to avoid dancing with women. He eventually danced. I saw him dance with Ilebaye. I know for a fact he danced with Ilebaye. I can't remember if he danced with anybody else. But he was trying so hard to avoid dancing with girls. And he was, also really like, the whole like trying to communicate with Phyna or whoever he was communicating with on the other side of like housemates that were on the other side in the house. Like the other housemates, these 6 that had not been evicted. I felt like that was Phyna he was obviously communicating with. Phyna had something else to say, which was obviously going to get to. But did the housemates have fun? Yes, they did. Then Saif and Doyin did not have any form of communication at all. Like, they did not even as much as say hi to each other in that party. They did not. And then I'm wondering, is it because Chichi like now happens to be in the picture? Because Chichi was all over his blade. Like they sort of had some space between themselves. Well, the few times he had to like be mushy around her, pick her up, tour her around, or fan her, or dance with her. It obviously still looks like, oh, these people are still on like they're still on the good part. But then Chichi just came out of the house, so let's actually see how it goes for them.
So tell us what your highlights from 11 season.
We are going to see how it goes for them, but I'm actually rooting for them. They're cute together, I guess. Can't say for a fact. But then was the party beats? It was lit. I'm going to give it to alternate sounds. Those people, like, they are my favorite bands of all time. Like, fave forever. I love them so much. And then DJ Pretty Play, or what's her name? Yeah, I think Pretty Play is her name. She also killed it. She gave us a show. Shut down. Then moving on to the house, bro. Phyna was drunk, yes, but are you that careless that you always want to drink and not be conscious of how you act when you are on national TV? Why does Phyna keep doing this? Okay, this is her last party. Yesterday was her last party. There's no groovy to put you in check, help you take off your clothes, wipe your makeup, shower you, put you to bed. There's no groovy to do all of that. But then you still exceeded your limits, you drank like you're stupid, and then you are dancing like you are crazy, and then eventually you get into the house and you're being all emotional. She was being really emotional, talking about how Groovy did not communicate with her, Groovy doesn't give a shit about her, Groovy is this, Groovy is that. She had a lot to say. Like she had a lot to say. She was being so emotional that even Bella at some point was like that, she should calm down. Like people were telling her, calm down, you're probably overreacting, and she's like, no, fuck him, let him get out. You get out of if you get out of my life, get out of the show, get out of my life. And I was very confused because Fowles is in the building. Bad boy Fowles is in the building. They told us Fowles was going to be here. They told us MI was going to be here. MI has performed already. Fowles is currently performing. He's performing his new song. Anyway, so she was just going on and on. Like she was really talking rubbish. She was talking rubbish, and I just needed somebody to shut her up at that moment. Like, put a clip on her mouth, let me hear what, because everything she was saying was major cap. Like fucking cap. Because I saw Groovy speaking to you. Like Groovy sort of like tried to communicate with you. So what are you saying? How are you saying Groovy did not try to speak to you? Like, did you want him to jump over the barricade to come and meet you and kiss you, carry you, have a conversation with you before you know that he actually like tried? If he was like Khalid and Dotun that totally ignored the existence of Daniella, what would you have done? The ground would swallow you. But did you see Daniella wailing like a dog? No, she wasn't. Even though she was really pained that she took her time out to go to the garden and lie down and think about her life. But you see what Khalid did yesterday, Khalid and Dotun. It feels like they both have like intentions and plans out for that girl to make her frustrated in 24 hours before she eventually gets out to have a conversation with them. But then she was like, that Khalid and Dotun didn't really say anything to her, but even when she comes out of the house, she doesn't have beef with anybody. She's going to say hi to them. They don't say hi to her, she say hi to her. Obviously, Daniella was pained. She was hurt. We are human beings, we have feelings, we have emotions, and I actually really understood her because Dotun was trying very hard. Like Dotun was consciously putting in effort to make sure that Daniella feels every bit of everything bad. Daniella feels every bit of emotions. Almost like Dotun and Lebai, they were out for Daniella, like they were out for her. And it almost felt like Lebai came to that party with a mission. Because who did she not dance with? Especially Khalid and Dotun. It felt like she came out, she was out there to frustrate Daniella. And I feel like she did it so well. But then I remember Khalid having, like, in one of his interviews, he said, that he regrets going under the shit with Daniella. And even in an interview session when they asked him, who do you want to win? And Daniella is in the house, and he said, Bryann. And then they said, I expected you to say Daniella, and he said, thank God you're not Khalid. He said that thing with like zero emotions, like fuck Daniella, fuck her existence, who the fuck is Daniella? And I'm like, bro, is it that bad? Like, it can't be that bad. Like, what did she do to you? Bro, like, calm down. But I feel very bad for Daniella because I don't think any conversation she's going to have with any of these guys is going to like change anything. maybe Dotun has come outside of the house and seen that, oh, Daniela went on that shit with Khalid, so he doesn't even stand a chance. Like, oh, maybe that's not the kind of girl he's moving to. And Adekunle eventually is going to come out, and I want to see what's going to go on between them, because we know for a fact that Adekunle really likes Daniela. He has never hidden it, like, since day one. They're showing moments where housemates have cried out their eyes in the house, and I'm emotional. See, I think I need to go and apply for Big Brother next year. I need to go and apply for Big Brother next year. I want to feel everything. Wow, even Adekunle cried in the house. Wow, actually didn't knew. I didn't knew. Pink Hermes, coolest tribe. See, I'm actually very pained, like knowing that Hermes is not in this house to compete for this 100 million with these people. Like, he deserves to be there. He should have had the spots there. Meanwhile, and why did you vote? So they are on the TV currently, like they're showing everything the winner is going to get. 50 million Naira cash prize, 1 year supply of Pepsi, Innocent GST motto, download products for I think a year, Dubai trip, Techno Canon, electronic devices from Nexus, cash prize, bro. I'm going to sleep on it this night. I want to make a decision. Like, I want to finally make a decision. I need to think about my life and take where I'm headed. Because just look at, you're going to be in Big Brother's house for 3 months, being strategic, and you end up winning money. Just like that. Just like that, your life has changed for the better. Bro, I'm wasting. I feel like I'm here wasting. Remember, look at my mates in there making big moves. Somebody is there struggling to win 100 million Naira. Somebody's gonna win it. So anyway, they're going back into the house to evict 1 more person, and then I think like the remaining 3 will now come out of the house. And then there's Bella, there's Adekunle, there's Bryann, and there's Phyna. Who do you think is going to go next? It's obviously going to be, I guess, Adekunle or Bella. I can't say for sure, because Adekunle being there is the most surprising thing. Okay, aside from Amaka's eviction, it's the most surprising thing that has ever happened in Big Brother's house. Like, I did not see that part coming.
And as always, good luck to all of you.
Who's going? Adekunle, I guess. Adekunle or Bella. What if it's now Phyna that goes? I'll be so surprised. But like, nothing is beyond you fans. Hey, look, we don't have time. Please, we want to know our winner. We want to start celebrating. We're gonna pop champagne. I told you guys. For those of if you said Adekunle was going to win this year's Big Brother, please come and put my money. Put my money where I can see it. Give me my money. Because Adekunle has just been evicted from Big Brother's house. He's the 4th person. Sorry, third runner up. He's the 3rd runner up. Adekunle has just been evicted. Those of you that were shouting, Adekunle is going to win, Adekunle is going to win. Where's the win? Where's the win? Where's the money? But yeah, Adekunle tried. I mean, it's not easy to be in the finals, and I want to believe that he won a lot of money because he was always very good in task. So his luck. So yes, as I was talking about the party yesterday, then Daniella, Khalid and Dotun and Ilebaye and the whole Daniella situation, I actually felt very bad for Daniella, because coming into the party, she was very excited. Very, very excited. But the person that gave Daniella that clothes to wear, the person is very, very wicked, because I don't understand why you gave them that kind of clothes to wear. Don't ever try that in your life again. Don't try it. If you want to give someone clothes, give them good clothes. If you don't give them clothes, let them wear what they have. Anyway. So Daniela was really excited. I don't know. I think maybe to see Alison, her best friend, Modella, her very close friend. You know, she was really excited. But then I also believe she was excited to see Daniel, Khalid, and Dotsun as well. But they were not even giving her like they did not send her apart. They did not give her the face at all. Then moving on to who else? Bella. After they got into the house, Bella said something in the line of, "Oh, Nigerians have finished shares." And in my mind, I was just like, what a good statement to make, almost like you know. But you see, one thing I noticed about Bella is that she has very good instincts, and her instincts are always right. Most of the times when she says something, is always like it ends up happening, or it's always true. That's what I noticed with Bella. And you know, she said Nigerians have finished shares, and that's actually true because like when she comes out, she's going to understand everything that has happened. And if she comes out, I wonder if she's going to feel some type of way or still want to continue with her relationship because obviously she's going to be seeing it from a different point of view. That's our point of view, no longer hers and Shek's. But you know, during the whole party, Shek's managed to communicate with her. I don't know if that's the same kind of thing Phyna was expecting from Groovy because you know Shek was mouthing some words. He was like, "I miss you, I love you, and I cannot wait to see you outside." And even though they were not really being mushy around each other because Shek was actually very, very distant. Like, if you see Shek, you would have seen that this guy doesn't want to be in this place. It's almost like he's just here because he doesn't have an option. Like, he really doesn't want to be here, but he's here. Shek was not happy. It almost looked like it looks like a lot was going on in his head at the moment. And it sort of, I think it sort of like dulled Bella's spirits yesterday. She didn't really have as much fun as somebody that is in the finals that is trying to hustle to win 100 million should have had. That's what always give it to Phyna. Regardless of whatever she thought Groovy was doing to her, she still had so much fun. Like Phyna danced like she was mad. Like she had so much fun. Even Daniella like tried to have fun as well. Even Bryann tried to have fun as well. But when Bella comes out, she's actually going to probably understand. And like I actually want to see like where this relationship is headed for both of them because I want to know if they're going to continue with everything that's being said about Shek at the moment. You know, the whole ex-girlfriend, whole the back and forth, the denial and acceptance, the accusations. I really don't know what's going to happen, but I'm actually here for it. Like I'm going to keep up and see what's going on and where it ends for both of them. But then moving on, Beauty was in attendance of that party, and then I wondered. Every other housemates that have been evicted, they don't usually come for the party. Erica didn't come for the party, yeah. Erica didn't come. But Beauty was in the party. And then I was not wondering, was she invited? Do they invite the evicted housemates? Was she supposed to be there? But it's actually very good seeing Beauty. But that girl is like, she's a stunning beauty. She was looking so stunning. She was actually looking really pretty. And you know, she you know, when you are evicted, you probably have this so much hatred in you at that moment, even though she has been evicted like how many weeks ago, like a long time ago. But she tried to be cordial with some of her fellow housemates. Like she actually like tried to relate with some of them. She wasn't unnecessarily carrying shoulder like some people like Shegs and Amaka Billions. See, I don't understand why Maki Billions was facing a mirror dancing on her own, not communicating with her fellow housemates or even trying to have a conversation with any of them. Whatever was wrong with her, I do not know, but it was smelling like pride. Dirty, smelling pride. If you did not want to be there, you did not have to be there. You could tell them, oh, something came up with this one, that one, and not be there. Like nobody is begging you. Don't come there and be carrying shoulder. She and shares. Like that thing they were doing was irritating me. I was so fucking pissed. Like, please carry your bad energy and get the fuck away. Shoo. Like move, bro, move. Like they were dishing like very terrible energy. Anyway, because I want to know, who did you think was looking the best yesterday? With the way the houses were dressed, Bella. I'm thinking of the girls for now, please. I don't give a shit about guys dressing. Bella, just Bella. Beauty, Elebaye, Amaka, Christy, who else was there? Diana, Doi, Modella. Who else? Those are the people I can remember like off the top of my head at the moment. Bro, I'm going to give Diana her flowers. When Cherry was looking stunning as hell. She knows, like, she was giving. So Adekunle is out at the moment, and he's having a brief interview with Ebuka.
I don't know, there are no words to describe it. got 28 people, top 6, spectacular 6. What you saying? Oh.
You know, somebody was saying that they should give Adekunle a chance to host Big Brother, but then I was like, I don't think he can really pull it off like Ebuka does, because Ebuka has like Ebuka knows his onion. I don't think Adekunle can pull this thing off actually, but he has the voice, he has the charisma, but
I don't know. I'm too guys, my heart's
nope, I don't think so.
I remember everybody's name, but I definitely did make friends to be sure. Someone just shouted Rich about me, but I'm going to ask you about that. What's next for Adekunle going forward? Running number of things.
So they're asking him what's next for him, and he's saying quite a number of things.
That's my dad. That's my mom.
He just saw his parents and he's like, that's my dad, that's my mom.
I am very big on
After being away for 3 months.
The next couple of years, so I will
Moment.
I do have time, right? So I don't know if you guys just too much. Make I just come up for your face and I'm going to do something.
Please, as you're coming out of the clinic, I'll cut your hair.
Make some noise for Adekunle!
But it's actually Bruce that kept Adekunle here. Like, the boy is actually very lucky to be here this long.
But sometimes sharing a bed with someone doesn't mean you don't need your personal space. Simple as that sounds, though, it created some peace in the house and trust us to catch everything for you. Now let's check out some of the conflicts this season.
So they actually knows. Fight moments of bad bulls that happen in the house, and I'm seeing Phyna a lot in these clips. I'm seeing Phyna a lot in these clips. I'm seeing Hermes, I'm seeing Adekunle, I'm seeing Chomsy a lot. Beauty, Rachel, Cheesy, Lebai. Oh my god, even the part where Beauty threw this person's wig off, chai. See, like, being in Big Brother's house is actually not as easy as we that are watching it make it seem or look at it, because bro, like, people in your space, you in people's space, fights are bound to happen. You see this Khalid? Khalid can make his way into my room because this man is hot. This is a very fine man. But the housemates are looking so good. Like, the already evicted housemates, they're looking so good. It's time. Are they not supposed to bring out the housemates, like 3 of them, the remaining 3? So it's remaining Bella, Phyna, Bryann, and they're going to evict one more person right now.
Hello, top 3.
Alright. And at this moment, your house will just be pounding, because, like, what is it going to be? Who's going to win this money?
About to become top 2. The envelope is here again.
Try.
And one of you is about to join us right here. Bella, Bryann,
Who do you think is leaving next?
good luck to all 3 of you.
Bella's face is giving. Oh, I know it's me next.
The next housemate
To the
to be evicted
Big Brother's
from the
house.
BBNaija level of house is...
It is who? Who is going to leave?
Bella.
Told you guys, Bella has just been evicted from Big Brother's house. That's yeah. Phyna is just shouting. Who they, like, she's just like, she cannot contain her excitement. It's not easy. Top 2. Do you know what that is? it is not easy. Like she and Bryann, top two. So at this point, it's like they'll be wondering who's going to win this money, who's going to keep it, who's going home with this money.
Just that we didn't discover her true colors in time, but I'm happy she's leading with a clean slate. Well, thanks to all the Chichi fans out there. Miriam, the tongue that says, I love the way this year's BBNaija winner.
Guys, who do you think is going to win? Now it's between Phyna and Bryann. We've always, like, everybody has always said, except for some of you that puts Adekunle in the equation. I don't know how we got there, but some of you put Adekunle in the equation, and he has been evicted, obviously. And then we are left with Phyna and Bryann because Bella just left. Who's going to win the money? Who is going to win? Who do you think is going to carry the money and go home? Who? What's a ride? What's a journey? You guys, we're not going to be having something to talk about anymore. We're not going to be having cute conversations and gossiping over the housemates and you people coming for my truths. And me, it's telling you what I want to tell you without giving to sheep who actually caring. I'm going to miss you people. I'm going to miss you people. Like, I'm actually really going to miss you people. But still, I want to know who you think is going to win this Big Brother this year. Who are you dashing your 100 million? Because it's your money that they're giving them. Aside from like the sponsored, like the partners, official sponsors, and the rest of that. And you guys, I don't know. I was actually thinking about something. Next year, I have a feeling, like a very, very strong feeling. There's not going to be Big Brother next year. Why? Because they said they are planning to do the whole like South African Nigerian combination of Big Brother, and I think that's like the upper year, not next year. They said it's the upper year. So I feel like if they're already putting that one out there, that means they're not working on something for next year. I don't know if you're thinking the way I'm thinking. You get it? Because if they were, they would not be talking about that one yet, just yet. And then I feel like since it's like two different countries, it takes like a lot of preparation. So they might need more than just 1 year to put everything in place. So if some of you are hoping that by next year you will go and do audition and be waiting for different stages of life to be called in to enter Big Brother's house, I might be wrong, but calm down. Just slow down. People like me, calm down. It might not happen. It just might not happen. But if it does, if you enter the house, I'm rooting for you until I can't root for you no more. Who is going to win? Who is going to win the money? Who? Is it good? I'm praying. Like, I soaked my chaplets in water yesterday because I want Bryann to win this money. I'm rooting for my Igbo brother. In Jesus' name. I'm rooting for my Igbo brother in Jesus' name. Oh God, like I can't even like imagine the excitement for Bryann if he or Phyna, if either of them wins the money. And then when they eventually come out of the house, like I actually wonder what's going to be the situation between Phyna and Groovy, considering the whole rubbish she was saying yesterday. Like she was really speaking out of emotions, like fuck this guy, who the fuck does he think he is? He wasn't talking to me, he's acting too big. And obviously Groovy must have been watching. If he wasn't watching, he would have obviously seen clips of all of the rubbish she said. But you know, Groovy was the different interviews they've had. You know, they've asked Groovy, so like between Beauty Elebaye or Beauty Yamaka and Phyna, who is it for you? And he would always pick Phyna. But then in my head, I'm just like, you don't see Shaw Babe now, Babe that has money to an extent that is almost going to win this money, and you're rooting for her. Very soon now you come out and it will be a situation of Licorice and Ima, because like that's like that. It feels like that's the same thing that's almost the same thing that's going to happen between these two people. I hope Phyna is smarter, but it doesn't even seem like Phyna is going to be smart in this situation, because it's like no sub, but I don't know if the Benin girls used to be smart when it comes to love. It's a cycle that has to be broken in Jesus' name, but I don't think it's going to be broken in Phyna's stone. Maybe next 2 years. Oh good. Oh good. And I can even see Groovy sitting down amongst the evicted housemates already. Oh, by the way, Ebuka has changed his clothes. You know, this thing is just reminding me of last year when White Money won.
We are watching us live from our studios here in Lagos, Nigeria, across Africa Money channels on DSTV and GoTV as well as Showmax.
Yeah, it was between him and Lucas, and eventually White Money won. Yeah, Bella is on stage and she's about to be like briefly interviewed. But I really actually wonder how they are going to do media rounds for 6 persons. Yeah, 6 persons at the same time. They are going to pay, obviously, they are going to be in the hotel for the duration of their media rounds, and then conveying like 6 of them for media rounds at the same time. Like, is it not stressful? And Bella is saying she's so excited and super nervous.
Describe your experience in the Big Brother house this season.
I had the best time ever.
And she said she had the best time ever in Big Brother's house. Like, Bella really looks excited. She has seen her people.
Yeah, you just saw your brother there. So, I mean, you had quite a lot of interesting friendships and relationships in the house. But you always kept saying, I'm not going to make friends, I'm not going to make friends and all that. Do you think you actually made friends eventually in this house, and who are they?
I made friends too. I made Chauncey, Hello Swag, so I made lots of friends.
Wow.
I did.
So, Ebuka just asked her, do you think you made friends in the house? She was like, oh yeah, I made friends. I made Chumsy, Elu, Swag, and
Everything.
She didn't mention Shakespeare.
Release my swimwear line, my fashion line.
everybody on fashion line. What are you going to do after Big Brother's house? The next thing you hear is fashion line.
Fashion for you.
Everybody, fashion line.
Who makes up nice for Bella?
I can count the amount of housemates, the number of housemates that have said, oh, they're going to start their fashion line, they're going to start their clothing line. And I'm like, is that the only thing to do in this life? Like, I don't know more things. If it's not clothing line, it's acting.
Prizes won by the level of housemates. This is Big Brother. The storeroom is now open.
Oh, what a journey, what a life. But then, yeah, I just even remember there. Do you know that no, what they call this thing? You know the way there's Adron homes, there's what are they called? I know what I want to say, but I can't think of it right now. Jesus. They didn't have any official sponsor of real estate. Oh God, it's real estate I've been trying to say since. Jesus Christ. There was no real estate official sponsor this year, like maybe Adron Homes or the other people that sponsor it normally. I can't remember their names. There was none of that this year, and I don't think I saw a house in like among the like things that the winner will be winning this season. I might be wrong, but I don't think I saw a house there. Guys, I'm so excited that Chichi won this Moto. Like, I'm so excited because it would have been just very, very somehow if the person that now gets to win this 100 million is winning the Moto. 2 motos from Big Brother's house. This is jazz. Slow down.
Alright guys, we're almost there.
We're almost there.
Just informed me that it's time to send the top 2 finalists to us here in the studio.
The part where they're going to off the lights is always so emotional. They'll shut the lights, walk around the house, come outside. Shy. Guys, at this point, attention will kill somebody in this house between Bryann and Phyna. But I just really wonder, did Phyna, like, did she envision herself to go this far? At least Bryann, during when Ebuka.
Top 2 housemates.
Big Brother is addressing Phyna and Bryann.
You may now be Big Brother's house.
Shy. So yeah, it's time for them to come out to the stage in front of like the audience and their fellow housemates. Sorry. Hey, yeah. They are showing us like parts of the house, the rooms, both in level 1, level 2, and level 3 house. Their showmax room, their rooms, the lounges, the kitchen. What a journey. What a ride. Like I swear I can remember when this house was actually entered the house. Like it doesn't even, oh my god, what did these people do here? Come, yesterday night I heard, like I was watching when these people said they were going to share duties for themselves this morning to make Big Brother's house neat. But the garden is looking so messed up, like so dirty. Yeah. Lights out. Lights out. Even the diary room. We're not going to be having diary sessions. No more Big Brother. Can you get us salt? Their dirty bedroom. Their changing room. The head of house lounge. What a life. What a life. But then, like, I don't even know who I was having a conversation with, and the person was like, that she feels like the housemates this season will not really go far. Do you think the same thing? But then to an extent, like, I understood where the person was coming from, because if you understand, like, it's not swear, but I don't feel like they are going to be as big as some certain people, like, previous, like, seasons. Do you understand where I'm driving at? Most of them, I feel like most of them, probably the only person I can see going that far is Hermes, maybe Bella, Phyna as well, then Bryann too. Because aside from these 4 people, I can't think of any other person. Sure. But I think, isn't there a point where they all come into the house, then like stroll around the house together, then off the lights, all of that? But I know there's somebody that comes into the house, and then they walk around and turn off the light and all of that. Iju. Try.
That's always emotional, isn't it? Can't believe
Very
it's
emotional.
comments on it, just like that.
Very, very emotional. Very emotional. So now the next thing for this housemate is obviously the plenty. Oh, I noticed that when the next set of housemates are evicted, they host a party for them. I don't even know if it's courtesy of Big Brother or a brand or whatever. But I shall notice that they host a house. What? See, like, I know Chelsea is always the life of the party, and Chelsea knows how to have fun on her own, like without even giving a shit about anybody. But the Chelsea have fun yesterday was definitely like she did. Like she had the best time of her life. Was she doing too much? I feel like she was. I feel like she was doing too much, because that was just too much and unnecessary and chaotic and ras as hell. Then Elo Swag, like, what was he even doing? I do not even understand. What was Chomsy even wearing? I don't even understand. Like, I'm confused. Like that was just a lot of very, very unnecessary. We are back to choose our winner. Oh my god, like this place is packed. Like this place is full to the brim.
The fun part. It is almost that time where we find out who takes home the competitive crown of the BBNaija season 7. But first, let's talk to our big boss, the COO Multi-Choice Nigeria, Mr. Ayo Achala. Make some noise for him. Good evening, sir. How you doing?
So they are quickly interviewing the CEO of Multi-Choice.
Let me know your thoughts on the level up season so far.
Sounds good. Pretty cool to let everyone know how important this program is for us. One, it's been very, very phenomenal, both to our customers and us.
I can't wait for, eventually after the show, they tell us, oh, they were able to, like, not exactly how much they were able to make, but if like this season was better than the last one, or they made like much more money, or they gained like much more views, like or voting, all of that, like unlike the last set. Like during White Money set, Emka told them that that their set was the best, that they had like a lot, they were always trending on Twitter. But then this year they actually didn't trend that much on Twitter. I know there were times where I'll go to trend table and I'm not seeing BBNaija trending. And then I have to search and I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like what's happening? Even yesterday, Tunde Ednos posted something on his page where he was like that this year's Big Brother, he did not post anything at all about it because they want to focus on the election. And I was like, my people are actually serious because before Big Brother actually started, they said that people should not really talk about Big Brother to like support it and all of that, give it too much attention, so that we can focus on our like forthcoming election and all of that. But people that stick around Big Brother, people like we stick around Big Brother because we want to see what's happening and who gets the money.
Remember, tonight marks the end of 10 weeks of pure entertainment from BBNaija. And now we'll know our winner between Bryann
and Phyna.
Remember, you're watching this live finale across our Magic channels on DSTV and GoTV.
Who's going to win this money? Like I can't wait. Like just like let's get to that part. Fast forward.
Special for you, and yes, I know you are going to enjoy it. For the first time on Big Brother, please welcome multi-talented producer artist with 2 months.
Feel.
It's Phyna!
Yeah, they said Fuse was going to perform today. If I broke my business. For that care for the night. It actually feels so weird actually seeing Fuse perform. Because I know Fuse as a producer, not a singer, not an artist. But Big Brother spends money because I can't even imagine how much it costs to bring these artists to perform. It's obviously a lot of money. But then I was saying that I want to know like how like this season was for them. Did they get as much money as they invested? Did they lose more money, or was it just neutral? Because I just feel like this season wasn't as big as like maybe last year or like some other years back. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels that way. If you think the same thing, please let me know, because it feels like people did not really talk about this season that much. I could literally enter Twitter and then I'm not seeing anybody speaking about Big Brother at the moment. It's like, do you understand? Vibes on their frequency. Somebody here met you. Nobody broke inside. But do you know that they did not really normally before they would always bring I don't think they did the White Money set, but the past I remember the concert they did the Relay concert, they bring artists to perform during the Saturday night parties. But I know I'm the lights. Okay, Fuse, come and be going. Because guy, like the way curiosity wants to kill me. Normally, like last year, between the Koreans and White Money, we already know it's White Money that's taking the money. But this year, we don't know. And I want to know. Yes, guy, like this time around, we're not holding your regular envelope that contains Big Brother's logo. We are holding a black shine envelope. A different envelope.
Please make some noise for Bryann and Phyna!
See, it's time. If you place bets with me, please let me know again. Say it again. Type it again in the comment section. Let's know what we are doing. Is your money on Phyna? Is your money on Bryann? Chai. Emotional moment. Guy, like money that will change your life is what somebody is about to receive now.
Okay. Calm down. Phyna, let's start with you now. I don't know. What's going through your head right now?
So they are talking to Phyna now. Everybody's asking her what's going through her head at the moment. Chai, if you know he's a very emotional person, it looks like she's going to cry right now. And here she is shouting who
Your
they.
experience this season of Big Brother.
It was splendid. It was amazing.
Let Phyna not start crying here. Pass the
It was
microphone.
great. I just want to thank Big Brother for giving me so much.
She's saying her time in Big Brother's house was splendid. It was great, and she wants to appreciate Big Brother. I just remember when Big Brother was, hyping the housemates. That was so cute and very emotional. Like actually, like that one touched me. I won't even lie.
I'm just grateful. How would you describe your experience of Big Brother? It was a learning experience. I learned to accommodate.
Big Baby Bree is saying his experience in Big Brother's house was a learning experience for him.
Before we go very quickly, what's next for you after the show?
So now you're asking if you know what's next for her.
Great. Anything's splendid fast. I hope Nigeria don't ready for me.
And she's asking people, are you people ready for her? She's coming hot.
More music for you. What else? More music.
Bryann is saying more music for him,
Music, more entertainment.
more entertainment.
Ladies and gentlemen, your final two!
Chai, talk to. It's not easy. He's a drum.
Okay. Unfortunately, only one winner
Chai.
can emerge tonight.
Unfortunately, there can only be one winner. You guys always need to put this one out there for them. There can only be one winner.
We have the votes. The vote count and ranking of contestants have been independently computed by Deloitte and confirmed against the vote result determined by Mnet. Remember, the winner tonight is walking away with 100 million Naira worth of prizes. Are you ready? Phyna and Bryann, good luck to both of you.
It's time. It is time. Time has come. Who is actually going to win this money? Like, I can't even say for sure, for a fact, who's going to win this money.
Alright. I know you love each other, but one person has to take it. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen.
Sure.
The winner!
Yeah, like tension.
Big Brother Naija level up!
Phyna is crying.
7 is
More. Phyna shouting, my daddy. Oh, good. Hey, we can talk fast now. Phyna just won! Oh my god, Phyna won! Oh my god! Wow! Oh, wow! Chai. season 7 winner, 50 million naira cash, and then every other gift. Oh my god, it's actually, I don't know how to feel. I mean, like, I thought Bryann was going to win, but it's all good. I'm sorry if I place the best with you, I'm taking my money back. There's no money on the table. Wow. So their families are on stage with them, rejoicing. Chai. I'm surprised Phyna is not crying yet. Ah, God. Wow, so you guys, like, this Big Brother has come to an end. Like, this is the end of our season 7 journey. This is the end of me telling you we have head of house games on Monday, we have reviews on Wednesday, or we have Wager Task on Friday, we have arena games on Friday, or we have our Saturday night party, or we have our Sunday eviction. It has come to an end. Like, it has actually come to an end, and Phyna has won. I'm actually very excited. And I'm going to miss you people, I swear. I'm going to miss you people. So bye guys. Like, I don't know when next I'm going to see you people. I'm very emotional at this moment because there's no more conflict. Wow. They just showed us how our viewers voted. Phyna, Daniella 1.89, Chichi 2.49, Adekunle 12.36, Bella 15.78, Bryann 26.74, and Phyna 40.70. But then, like, the votes are not that high. If we are being very honest, they are not so high. Like, they are not as much as you would have expected when it's like the finals. Start to say bye. Start to put off the lights out. I'm going to see you guys. I don't know when I'm going to see you guys. I'm not going to see you guys. But yeah, bye you guys.